Hi guys, I'm Kate and today I'm going to show you how to make a Tame Impala inspired track so that you can sound edgy but not too edgy. This was a user request from Tio. Thank you Tio very much for your idea, and if you think of any other music production topics you'd like me to cover, please let me know in the comments. Anyway, let's get into it. So when we're thinking about the sound of Tame Impala, all we really need is saturation, distortion, and using a flanger. From the few little Tame Impala clips that I've watched, it seems like Mr. Parker really enjoys using actual instruments where he can. So I wanted to make the drums as natural sounding as possible, but I don't have a drum kit, so I used natural samples. I just did a pretty basic pattern, but if you're making a more fleshed out song than just this foundation, you'll want to make sure to focus in on making lots of drum fills, since that is something that Tame Impala does all the time. From there, I just put all the drums in one group, and then the magic comes from putting on your drum buses. I was kind of lazy and I just used Ableton stock ones, but it gave me the crunch and distortion and bringing out the transients, or like the articulation of the drums that I was looking for. Onto the guitar. I just kind of fiddled with my guitar until I found something that was kind of moody, but I feel like you should look for there's a lot of minor chords in Tame Impala's music and a lot of minor 7th chords, so definitely try to include that into your progression. I just did straight shots of single chords. And then I went ahead and added the signature chorus, flanger, saturator, and distortion to beef up the sound. And then I also doubled the audio and pitched it an octave up, or 12 semitones up, just to add a bit more of a fuller sound for the mix. For the bass, you're going to want to pick something that kind of pops out in the mix, is melodic, and has some of the upper harmonic, higher frequency information. I just wrote a quick bass line based on my chords, and then I added more saturation and compression. Since I felt like my melodic bass didn't have enough low-end information, I then doubled the MIDI pattern and just added on a basic sub-bass. I also added on a little air pad just to make the mix feel a bit wider. One thing about Tame Impala's mixes is that they really feel like this vast, ethereal, trippy soundscape. So I felt like this was necessary. Next, we have a groovy organ and a weird little wobble synth. I added a little hat fill that had a little flanger on it. And then I just added 2 effects that are both hard pan to the left or right, just to add some width. I had to take a little different approach because I don't have Mr. Impala's manly falsetto. But one thing that you can do is layer whatever you're singing with reverb, echo, and delay, and that will get you halfway there. I just layered a bunch of oohs for the time being. So I compiled all that together, and then I also doubled it twice and hard panned that left and right along with the center vocal track, just to make the vocals as wide as I can. Granted, this is not a full song, but it's a pretty solid foundation to leave room for you to be creative and structure your song how you'd like. But yeah, hopefully this was helpful. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you create something using this, please let me know. I'd love to hear about it. Let me know what else you'd like to learn, and yeah, I'll see you later. Bye!